Hey guys, welcome to the Monarch Social Product Knowledge video. We're going to be talking about what Monarch Social sells, the actual products themselves. So without further ado, let's get into this. Facebook services is what we're going to be talking about first. What we offer on Facebook. First thing about Facebook, we do 2 posts per week for the customer. The reason we do 2 posts per week is because obviously it's better than just once per week. The second reason is if you use more than 2 posts, 3, 4, 5 posts, you tend to get unfollowed. And obviously we don't want to be unfollowed. We want to be heard. And 2 posts per week is better than not being heard at all on 2 posts per week. So as much as we post, we want to make sure we're reaching as many people as possible with each post that we put out there. So we don't want to be unfollowed. So that's why we do the 2 posts per week. Monitored twice daily. Okay, so 2 times a day. We have 2 shifts per day for our account managers, the people that actually do all the social media for the customers. And we go ahead and we monitor Facebook twice daily to make sure that no one's hacked into their Facebook and wrote nasty things on their page. The other thing is to make sure that the customer themselves aren't putting inappropriate or bad things on the page. I know it seems like that would be kind of stupid, and why would the customer do that? It's happened before. They've put inappropriate things on Facebook or just stuff that shouldn't be on Facebook on their Facebook, and it's not good for them. Also, on Facebook, we like to respond to comments and messages. We try to do that as soon as possible. The software that we use has a little notification, so anytime a comment or a message pops up on any of our customers' pages, a little notification pops up, and then we can respond to the comment or message if it needs to be responded to. Obviously, if someone says, "I like this place," we might not respond to that. We try to as much as possible, as much as the customer allows us to, but there may be maybe other comments and messages that need more attention to it. So that brings us to Twitter and Twitter services. Again, we post twice per week. The same kind of principle applies to Twitter. However, with Twitter, you might want to go and let them know that we can post more than that per week, and sometimes our account managers will recommend that they post more on Twitter per week. It just Twitter has a little bit more traffic with their posts than Facebook does. So to be seen, you might need to post a little bit more. This one's really neat. I'm sure if you've used Twitter for any extended period of time, you've seen the Twitter search. What Twitter search allows you to do is search for a specific topic within a specific area and join a conversation or a post about that topic in that area. So you can definitely use that for business, and we do, and we help our customers out with 1 hour per week and try to capture as many customers as we can within that 1 hour with the Twitter search feature. So what that looks like for a typical business is, let's say I'm doing some searches for Bob's Burger Joint, and so I might search hungry people in this area around Bob's Burger Joint within 20 miles of Bob's Burger Joint. And I might get 3 or 4 people that say, "Oh man, I'm hungry. I don't know what I'm going to do for lunch today." And I'll go ahead and message them and say, "You know what? Here's a coupon, $5 off at Bob's Burgers. Bring the whole office with you." That's a good way to get more sales on a day that you typically don't have very many sales, or a time period that you don't have very many sales. Say it's Monday lunch is pretty slow for a lot of restaurants, and you might use it for that. Okay, so whatever the customer feels, it's up to the customer. It's their choosing which hour of the week that they do that. But we do an hour a week for them on the Twitter search, and it's a great feature. Again, same as Facebook, we monitor twice daily to make sure nothing bad's going on the site. And we do quick response to comments. Obviously, that helps with customer service and retention of customers for our customers. We do offer Foursquare services. It's a lot of people think that Foursquare is not very popular these days, but understand this: Foursquare. Every time you check in on Facebook, that's through the Foursquare app. So Facebook and Foursquare kind of teamed up on that. So when you sign in on Facebook or check into a place on Facebook, you're checking in on Foursquare. We help set up their Foursquare account. Not a lot of people use the actual Foursquare app anymore, but they are if they're using Facebook to check into places. Okay, and you can still be the mayor of a place, and so we want to make sure that we're rewarding our mayors through our responses twice daily. So we go through and make sure, if there's a new mayor, we give them a coupon to whatever place that they became a mayor of. And we also monitor to make sure nothing bad's going on those pages, as well as the same as we do with Facebook and Twitter. Yelp services. These may be the most important services that we offer to our customer. We help them set up. The biggest problem that we see customers have with Yelp is they don't even claim their Yelp page. It's imperative. Just claiming your Yelp page can give you 5% more on your sales, depending on what 5% or more sales per month, depending on what kind of business that you run. And it's monitored twice daily. Just responding to negative comments can add 1-star rating, and that's our guarantee. We guarantee that we'll give you 1 more star on your star rating for Yelp than when you started. Obviously, if you already have 5 stars, there's nothing we can do but keep you at 5 stars. But we guarantee that if you had 4 stars, we get you to 5 stars, and that's within the first 3 months of doing business with us. Okay, and if we don't, then obviously you cancel the subscription, and we'll pay you back. We'll pay the customer back. All right, so it's pretty much if they're getting the Yelp services, we'll pay them back for those services that we've rendered to them. If we don't get the plus 1 star rating, guys, we will in 3 months. The way that we attack this, yes, we will, and we don't do anything. We don't do anything illegal like going on there and making fake accounts and bolstering star ratings by just pounding star ratings on there. That's illegal. It's unethical, and we don't do that. We do it strictly by referring people to the business and asking them to rate us on Yelp, and then also having anybody that had a bad experience at a restaurant or a business in general and posted it on Yelp, we go ahead and respond to those negative comments as quickly as possible and try to resolve the problems that they had by getting them to go back and re-evaluate their evaluation of the place place of business that they visited. So those are all the services that we offer at this time. We are working on moving into more platforms. We just need to get more comfortable with doing that with the software that we have. We have to update our software and stuff like that. But things are moving forward with those. Like I said, YouTube, Instagram will be coming next. Obviously, partnering with smaller social media firms to help us in the future, where we'll be doing that. So yeah, it's a very exciting time to be in this business, and we're always going to be improving, always getting better, always staying with the times on Facebook and Twitter, especially because they change so much so quickly. So that brings us to the packages that we offer. So we don't sell these a la carte. We don't sell our Facebook, Twitter, Foursquare, and Yelp services a la carte. We package them together. The Social Butterfly is for the customer that needs all 4. All right, these are usually restaurants that will take these. Restaurants will probably be your main target for a Social Butterfly. It's all social media services that we offer. Okay, the Social Rockstar, you're going to choose 3 social media services. So this is usually going to be for small to mid-sized business that isn't in the food service industry, that doesn't have a lot of traffic coming through the door. Maybe they're an online company, stuff like that. Um, they'll choose 3 of our social media services. I would recommend doing Facebook, Twitter, and Yelp. Again, Yelp is probably our most important one because getting a plus one star rating on Yelp can yield 10 to 20% increase in sales per month, and that's huge. Okay, so if they're doing even if they're only doing $5,000 a month in profit, they can increase that by $1,000, and $1,000 a month can make the difference, a huge difference in somebody's business. Okay. Let's see. And the last one we're going to do is Social Force. Social Force, you're going to choose 2 social media services. Again, I always stress pushing the Yelp services, but again, these are all up to the customer. If the customer chooses Facebook and Twitter, then that's what they choose. A lot of people like to do one of them on their own. They like to do Facebook or Twitter on their own. They're on it anyway, so they like to do it for their business, and have us do just 2 other ones. And those are our packages. Oh yeah, I wanted to go back through and make sure you understood that on each of our packages, what the pricing was. So for the Social Butterfly, the pricing on that is $600 a month, $599.99. Okay, and that's every month. As long as a customer pays, you're going to get paid on those. And then on the Social Rockstar, that one is $449.99. It's $450 a month. Okay, and then for the Social Force, it's $349.99, and that's $350 per month. The customer pays to us. Okay, so now that you know all that, you can get out there and make the sales. I have another video that shows you what happens once you've actually made the sale, after you use your product knowledge, you use your 4, 5, and 6s to go out there and make the sales. Once you've actually completed the sale, you're going to go on the website and complete the sales process by getting the credit card information and business information through our website and have them signed up, and that'll start their automatic payment. And we'll talk more about that in that video. So go ahead and watch all the videos before you go out into the field.